welcome to Mod Pod with Fukunaga, a podcast that celebrates the strength and pulse of the luxury market. And now, here's your host, Vanessa Fukunaga.
Hola, and welcome to another version of Mod Pod with Fukunaga. And today we have a very special guest, Paola Carrera, which I love being able to say her name, Paola Carrera. So thank you so much for coming.
Thank you, Vanessa. I love how you roll your R's. I love it.
I did a podcast for the first time yesterday all in Spanish.
And did you speak Spanish?
I did.
Well, I'm very glad. I'm happy you did.
Pero vivo en México. Yo necesito hablar español.
I think that's wonderful that you speak Spanish.
But today we're going to do it in English.
I was wondering, why am I speaking English? Okay, let's do it
Today
in
we're going to do it in English because there's some words that I don't know. Pero estoy tratando. Y ten cuidado porque yo entiendo todo.
Be aware of that. I know that. I know that.
So you are, tell me a bit about yourself. I know you personally and we're friends.
Yes.
But even the school that you are the founder and director of, it's Amaranto School. Tell me, today and tomorrow are some special days for you.
There are special days for us because, with everything that's been going on with being online for children education around the world, and especially here in Mexico, we haven't had a day that has been on campus. So there's special days because they're closing days, and closing days means like graduation days. So we have to do like double or triple the effort to make it special for the children because they're going to be on camera, right?
Yeah.
And they're not going to get their teachers' hugs, and they're not going to get, that contact. So we do what we can, and we've done honestly really great to make them feel connected, even though they are on camera and on Zoom and, virtually there. So yeah, there's special days. I came running actually from one of my reunions with the sixth graders. and I mean, they're just so special.
If this is what it looks like coming running, then you're all good. By the way, I'm noticing the shoes. Let me see those heels. I'm always, as you see from my logo, a big fan of shoes. Yes.
Well, I like the fun touch in it every time. I just like to have fun, and as serious as life can be as fun. I think just having fun in life is important. So it's just a touch of fun.
I like that. So how did you actually get started being the founder of Amaranto?
Well, actually, when we came here, my husband and I, we come from Mexico City, and 28 years ago, he got a job here. So
She was a baby.
I was a baby, definitely. Yes. So we had been together long enough to get married, but I had to finish college in Mexico City, which I did, and then it's a funny story actually because I finished my university education October 7th, and I got married the next week. But as a psychologist, and guess what my thesis was?
What?
Macho man.
No.
So you can imagine what I got in my final exam to graduate. I got help. Like from the teachers, okay, so your thesis is about macho man and you're getting married? Like, what's going on? And I'm like, yeah. Well, the thing is that not all men are the same.
No.
And that's like no woman is the same, no person is the same. So I'm all for people.
Yeah.
I'm not for gender, I'm not for color, I'm for people. I just love that diversity and the variety. Yeah.
I love that. And why did you choose, because this is not college, this is up until I think 6th grade, right?
Correct. Yes.
What brings you to that age? Why focus on up until that grade?
Yeah, that's a great question, actually. Well, as a psychologist, as an educator, and as a mom, I know that I have certain limits and certain talents. And I knew that I was going to get, at some point, a lot of eye rolling from my own kids. So why would I open junior high and have another 30 of them rolling their eyes at me, right? So it was I'm a very loving person in a way. I like all that, contact and hugging and things. And when you are in junior high and high school, you don't want that. You don't want that. So that is why I just concentrate on the loving part and those special ages where children really want to be with you, and really look up to you and really listen to you, actually.
I love that.
And we listen to them too, of course, because we learn from the little ones too a lot. course.
Yes, I love that because whenever we're together, we always have fun and you always have such a genuine heart. It's like everything you say is positive, but genuine. You know what I mean? It's not just superficially positive. It's really genuine and comes from the heart. And I think that's why we've connected so well. So I'm so happy to have you here. And did you know that at one point, I call it in my previous life, I was a nanny.
I didn't know that. How don't I know that?
I was a nanny, and it actually changed the entire trajectory of my life. I wouldn't be where I am today if it weren't for being a nanny. I moved to the East Coast. They helped me get on my feet in terms of going into the corporate world. So when I stopped being a nanny for them, they gave me the car, they let me live there, and they literally just helped me on my way.
Wow.
So it's, you know, somebody to lend that hand to help you up. I hope to do the same thing for somebody else.
Definitely. I think that's what life is about. I really do, because when my husband and I started up here, it was the same thing. We came here with a little job, you know, with nothing, literally nothing. And it was all of those people that really lent a hand on us as well, you know, to give you your first loan of money to start trying to buy a little land, to build your own little house. And, you know, it is all a group of wonderful people that help you on the way, really, and that has made us being who we are.
Totally successful.
Yes.
So husband is Antonio Carrera.
Yeah, beautifully rolled. My God, I'm so impressed. I'm not impressed. She's always rolling her R's perfectly well.
I do love to roll my R's. I don't care what the word is. And which company is it?
It's MCA, and he's an architect and constructor. He's very creative, but he's also really honest. I think that's what his name is. He's really honest and really close to his clients in a way where instead of being the artist kind of architect, he's the kind of architect that really wants you to feel comfortable with what you want to build. So I think that's what makes him very very transparent, very honest, and that's why he, I think, is very successful. He's the real thing. He's whatever you want in your home. He, of course, gives you a great input in it, but he will never fight you if you want something. It's your home. You're going to live it so you can be happy with whatever you want, right?
I love that because I actually concentrate on him more whenever I'm recommending him. I never say the company.
Yes, Antonio Carrera.
I say it's Antonio Carrera.
Yes. Yes.
Are you thirsty? Should we have a fancy cocktail?
Let's do that. Why not?
Okay.
Yeah. It's getting warm.
All right. Bartender, may we please podría traerme las bebidas? Por favor.
Oh, lovely. Look at that.
Fancy. Okay, I'll move this.
It matches.
It does match pink.
Yeah.
I was maybe going to wear pink today. But I decided,
thank you,
after what you and I, muchas gracias, what you and I talked about, how cancer and breast cancer doesn't define you.
Yes.
I thought that I would not do that, and it would just be a simple part of our segment today.
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
I think that's important because definitely, cheers, first and all. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you.
Me too.
Thank you. Thank you.
Y salud.
Salud. That's so important because, you know, we all go through things. We all go through hardships. So cancer for me was one of them. But I strongly feel that some survivors really just grasp into that through their whole lives. And then just having cancer or being through cancer defines them. And I think we're more than that. I just think that living in the present and being grateful for what you have today is more of what really makes you learn in life. So yes, it was hard, definitely. I'm not going to say it wasn't. And it was a long lesson, let's say, a long teaching. But in a way, when I look back into it, I'm grateful because I wouldn't be the person that I am right now if it wouldn't be for that and many other things, you know? So life really has taught me that each challenge is a teacher. And I think that's great. It just teaches me something more and it just makes me enjoy life more and wake up in the morning and say, thank you. You know, I'm here today and nothing hurts.
I love that.
Nothing hurts.
Do you see how positive she is? But it's genuine. It's finding the good.
Yes.
Even when you feel challenged. You may not know what good is going to come out of it.
Yes.
Even in the darkness, you're thinking, oh my gosh, what's going to happen?
Yes.
But to find the light or find the something good or the lesson to be learned, I think takes a special character of somebody.
Yeah. Well, and also it takes experience. I think the brain is just ready to receive, anything you want it to receive. And when you're in coherence, your brain and your heart, and whatever you do, then you can change things. You can change things because it really depends on you, in what's inside you, and what's inside me. So I'm the one that really decides how to take it, and you're the one that decides how to take your life. And that's why we get along so well, because I can see that, amongst us in our friendship, that we really decide, okay, what am I going to do with this next thing? And it's not this one thing, because I'm sure another one is coming. Because that's life, guys. I mean, really, life is one after another thing and another lesson. So, it's just a matter of practicing and putting your brain and your heart in coherence and practicing that. Let's do it today, just for a day. Let's have a great day, and be thankful. And serving, that's another big part in my life, serving others.
Sometimes I feel selfish when I'm serving others. It sounds weird, but I help support this Comedor de los Niños.
Yes.
And because
many others.
I know many others, yes.
I'm sorry, I had to say it.
But this one in particular, I get to be with the kids, and it is so enjoyable for me. Yeah. I adore kids, and so it's really fun. I get to be loud and silly, and then they're loud. They see that it's okay to just be joyful in life. Exactly. And sometimes I brought them artists and not me, I don't know how to draw, had them show them how to draw some art, or brought a musician so that they could see how to play a violin, or that somebody's playing a harp, they had never seen a harp before. So it was that kind of thing. And for me, I always feel like I'm getting so much more out of it than they do, but I really enjoy it.
Yeah, I think it's mutual. I think that energy that flows with giving is amazing, because you take a lot when you give, and it's just so fulfilling that I think more than selfish, it's just that feeling of fulfillment, of joy.
It is.
Of joy, real joy, which is hard to find for some people. Some people are just concentrating in everything that's not joy or joyful. And it's hard when you're like that, you become bitter then.
I think it's sad, and I am definitely, and I've seen it and I guess realized it. I knew I was like this. I'm a glass half full kind of person. Yeah. I just am. So if it may appear to be a bad thing that's happening, I'm always a glass half full. I'll find the good or the lesson or whatever it is. Or like I tell my people, the answer is always yes. You just have to figure out how to get there.
Right. Well, that's something so important. The answer, there's always a possibility. There's always a way. There's always a way. Even if you don't see it at the time, there's always new ways. And that's how you become creative. And like what's been going on in the world right now, that's how you can innovate, just knowing that there has to be a way to do it. I don't know how right now, but let me think about it. And let me ask others. Also, having a great team like I know you do, and I want to say about my team, I mean, I cannot, it's not my team. I'm in that team because I'm part of the team. But at Amaranto School, we're just a team where we all really, come together and think about things and analyze things and just, ask, what do you think? What do you feel about this? And the feeling and the thinking together, that's what I really emphasize. And just, you might think one way, but if it doesn't feel right, don't do it. That's something important. So when you have a great group of people around you just rooting for the same cause, it just works. It just works. It takes time, but it works.
That's nice. I'm going to have another sip because, and I didn't even mean for these to match. With
I know,
pink
look
for
at that.
Cancer. Cheers, salud.
Yes, for all survivors.
En mis ojos.
En sus ojos, yes, important.
Salud. Now I'm looking at this. I'm going to say two things, and this is the last thing I'll say. But we're looking at this book. It's a giant coffee table book.
It is.
It's gorgeous, called Velas.
Yes.
Tell me just a little bit about the book, how they might be able to get one, and what the idea was behind it.
Well, this is a great idea of Martin Capica. He's a very famous photographer from Mazatlan. And, Actually, his mom died from breast cancer at the time I was diagnosed from breast cancer 11 years ago. And her sister, Anabella, she had her children at my school, at Amaranto school. So we connected. And then she told me, you know what, Paola, Martin, my brother, is taking pictures of just women that want to have a great picture of them. And he's just getting donations for the cause of breast cancer.
I'm just going to take a look at a few.
Sure.
Keep going.
So I said, well, why don't we do it in Cabo too? Would he want to come to Cabo? So I talked to Martin, and he said, sure. So that's how the Pink Power movement began. And you're going to see
Pink Power movement.
The Pink Power movement began like that. I was very honored to be the first president of that foundation, and working with Martin long hours, with hundreds, literally, of ladies coming to take their picture and getting the donation. And there were so many that then Martin just thought, why don't we let's do a book, And then he started traveling all over. You're going to see there all over Mexico, even the States. And we have all these beautiful ladies. It started up that you had to be very natural in the picture, like with no makeup. And of course, I did a little. You know me.
Okay, exactly. Of course, I would overdo it on the makeup.
But it was supposed to be like as natural as you could. But then women started just to be creative. Like one brought like a boa, a pink boa, and put it all around her. And then so Martin said, just let them be creative. And then he thought about the paint. So we had pink paint, and that's my daughter, by the way, right there.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah. Right.
If you can't see this, for those of you that can't see
that, that she picked.
That is a page I picked.
That's my daughter. Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
So we had pink paint there, and you could do whatever with the paint. We had brushes and whatever. So everybody would just put the paint wherever, or Martin would paint them. And I would be just backstage, with the camera and with the light and with the heat, and the music. We had music.
Always.
We had music.
Music moves me.
Yes. So that's how it came. And it's been great. It's been a great adventure. It was sold amongst the ladies that were pictured. It was never really published to the public. But we still have some, and if anybody wants to have one, of course, just if they call you, you call me, and we can have one for anybody.
Perfect. So you know how to get a hold of me on my Insta.
Yes.
And I'll definitely read. I mean, we'll see each other probably tomorrow. So.
Exactly. Yeah.
So before I get into the next thing, is a little bit of a serious topic.
Okay.
I wanted to have.
Okay.
Let's have a little cocktail.
Is coming.
Okay. Exactly. Cheers. Well, this part isn't serious. I'm laughing because I know what it is, and you don't know what it is.
I know. That really, that's not fair, right? Right? That's not fair.
I'm drinking the cocktail because so during COVID,
yes,
normally we have posadas.
Yes.
And a posada, basically, if you don't know, is your Christmas party.
Yes.
And for me, it's a really important time to have the people that work for you, their spouses, and gosh, one of the last ones, didn't we have all the kids come there too? It was so fun. And plus, I love to do everything that kids like to do.
Yes.
I mean, I eat really healthy, and then I eat chocolate Teddy Grahams. Yes. So I'm basically like a kid.
Yes.
So, but this year, we had to I didn't cancel my posada.
Oh my God, how did you do it?
I did it virtually. No joke, I did it virtually.
Okay, tell me about it,
and
please.
Then I decided that because I did that, some of these things were so fun that I might incorporate them into Mod Pod. And so you're, as Frederick would say,
yes,
you're my guinea pig.
Okay.
By the way, first of all, is this not gorgeous, La Boutica?
This is gorgeous. I think Las Ventanas al Paraíso is I tell Frederick, it's so impeccable. Everything is impeccable because he is impeccable.
Yes.
So, oh my God, this is beautiful. I love being here.
And I love it because honestly, it gives us the best lighting.
It does. Okay, thank you. That's good to know.
It does. And it's exclusive. Not everybody can get in. Okay. And so I always feel really honored that we're sponsored. Mod Pod by Fukunaga is sponsored by La Boutica. We always get really fancy, specially made cocktails based on your preferences.
Yes.
So I'm drinking whatever you're drinking based on your preferences. Okay. Is this a plumeria? What is it?
Yes, it is.
It is. Is it plumeria or plumeria?
Plumera.
Plumera.
Yeah, well, you can
No, tell me how to say it.
Es plumera.
After I'm finished with this, I probably won't be able to say how it is. Because we're sponsored by a transportation company, by the way.
And it is beautiful.
It is?
Right? Yeah.
So I think we need a little help with this. Bartender, we're going to need a couple of shots, please.
Oh, my God.
Okay.
This is my friend, Vanessa Fukunaga. So I need to say your name because the last name, Fukunaga, is just difficult for me, right? So I don't want to know what's going to happen after this shot. So my friend, mi amiga.
I know. So I'm going to move the book.
Yes, because it's only a chapter of life.
Exactly. It's only a chapter of life. Yeah. And I want to see what is possibly, I want you to see what is possibly at stake here.
Okay.
Now, I don't know which is going to work or not work. So this is, you're my guinea pig because we're friends and we can just play.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
So.
I don't know what she's going to do.
Exactly.
It's true. Okay.
So we have.
I'm nervous.
I'm laughing. And I said I would do it.
May I just take your hand, please? I'm really getting nervous.
Don't be nervous.
It's getting hot here.
Okay, we're going to do, and Celeste, you're going to have to time us.
Please.
Okay? Because if she doesn't do it.
Oh, my God.
So if she does it, if you win, I have to take the shot.
Okay.
If I win and you don't do it, you have to take the shot.
Now remember, I don't have the slightest idea of what you're
and you don't even know what I'm going to do. So the game.
Can I take half a shot, or do I have to take the shot?
No, you have to take the whole shot.
Okay, I'll take that.
Okay.
Okay. Is that tequila?
Yes, it's tequila.
Just to know.
I don't know which kind of tequila, but I'm sure they gave us something good. Okay. Okay. So.
I know.
I'm just laughing.
I know.
Oh
That's
my God.
Fair.
We might have to do 2 games.
Okay.
Okay. So this. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard.
I'm seriously nervous.
Do not be nervous because I said I would do this, the silly part of it.
This is the signature fan of Vanessa's, by the way.
Yes, I love. It's very Japanese and very Mexican. Yeah. And I have a million that match every outfit.
Yeah, it's hers.
Where's your
obviously.
fan? Where's your fan?
Well, I left it there.
Oh, you always have a fan too.
Always, but mine, of course, is black today.
Oh, exactly. Yes. Okay, so this is going to be fashion accessories. So, what I'm going
That's hard for me.
Nope.
Zero fashion.
It's going to be hard for me because
oh God,
I have a bowl full of marshmallows. And this is what we did online. It's no joke. I'm going to put as many as I can in my mouth. And then I'm going to say the fashion accessory. And you have to guess what I'm saying.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you're putting the marshmallows.
That's why I said it. I said,
oh my God,
I would do it. And I depending on how it goes, I might make you do it.
Okay. Let's see. Okay.
So let's see how many.
Go ahead.
I wonder, Celeste, how many do you think we're going to be able to get in? 5? You think 5?
I think
I can do way more than 5.
Easy 5, I think. Okay.
Hold on. 1.
Okay. Oh my God. Please don't make me do that. 3. I'll count them for you. 4. Vanessa, I don't want you to choke. Okay. That's 4. Are you gonna do one more? Okay. And I think that's about it. But I mean, whatever you want. If you want to do number 6, I mean, it's on you. Oh my God, I don't know if I prefer the marshmallows or the shot. I mean, I don't know what's worse. Vanessa, you cannot do that because we need to see what you Please don't let her do that to me. Okay, I'm ready. Yeah, go ahead. So you're gonna name a fashion something. Okay. 3. Oh, 30. 30 seconds. Okay, got it. Thank you, Lauren. And counting? Okay, 1, 2, 3. Come on. That's totally not fair. Again. Fashion. Room. Is the ring. Yes. Okay. Your shot now. Oh no? Oh my God. Okay. She's really serious.
Bracelet.
What? Bracelet was pretty clear. Bracelet. Time's out. So that time's out. So I won.
No.
Why?
You had to name 5 in 30 seconds.
Who said that? Did she say that? Well, I should have been like faster.
Okay, then you.
Okay.
Do you want to do the next one? You do the marshmallows.
Okay. Whatever.
Okay. Where's the other card?
I think I need the shot though before that.
It makes me laugh just having it. And I love marshmallows. Hold on, I'm eating so many.
Okay. I don't know if I can get that many on my mouth, but I'll try some. Okay.
Okay, I'll have a little bit because...
Yeah, just a sip because, we want to be serious.
Okay, so the other category will be, and you do the marshmallows this time.
Okay. You see, I said I was going to have a little and look at me.
I know.
Oh, my God.
And most people don't swallow the marshmallows, but I love marshmallows, so I'm going to eat them.
I'm good with that.
Okay, so the next...
I'm just going to go ahead and do
that. Okay. Yes. Mm-hmm. So the next category... I know. And you have to do at least 5. Now, don't swallow them. Don't swallow them. Okay, you ready? You promise it's full. Okay? All right. She's showing me. Right now she's showing me how full her mouth is. Okay, 30 seconds. I'm ready. Now you got to go fast. So you got to think about, this is going to be colors. So you name a color. You have to make, are you totally full because your cheeks are not puffy? Okay, see, she can do another one. I know it. Okay. And if I have to name 5 in 30 seconds, so you have to go fast. I'm ready. Okay, go. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Amarillo. Rojo. Maroon. Do it again. Morado. What? What? Okay, go do another one. Do another one. Time? No! Oh my God. Okay. Here. Do you want it? You'll eat it? Oh my God. But see, isn't this what life is about? It's fun. I'm going to take the shot because if I bet, I pay. The marshmallows are delicious. But what's fun is that we got to do all these kinds of games during the posada, and we did them virtually. Sometimes I would do like describe something like in a riddle, and they had to figure out what it was. Then they had to run somewhere in their house, and the first one that came back that found it and it was correct won. So I always said that I've missed my calling as a game show host because I love to give things away.
You know what? You really did. And I did swallow the marshmallow, guys. And this is really special for me because I've never done that before. So it's a whole experience. But I think it's a great thing to do. And you're giving me ideas for school.
It is fun.
It is a great idea.
Yes, I like it. And I like that you tried to trick me. You did half in Spanish. I got when you are bilingual. When you said amarillo, I was totally ready. Which,
by the way, is my favorite color.
It is?
Yes. Oh my God. I'm going to try. Yes.
That's nice. Yes. So tell me about school. So speaking of school, this gives you ideas for school. What? I know. Sorry, we've had about 50 marshmallows.
I know. It's like.
Tell me about school. What? I remember a teacher that created a really big impact for me, and I will never forget her. And she probably doesn't even know the impact she created on my life.
Yes.
So tell me for you what impact the kids have had on your life.
Oh.
Or a moment or two.
What a great question. What a great question. They're just my teachers. I mean, each one of them is my teacher. And just, I've had children at school that have been with us since they're a year and a half. And then they graduate at 12. And then I have children that I remember dearly that have parted, at 3rd grade, 4th grade for some reason or another, like illnesses, or I will always have them in a special part of my heart to be part of that journey with the parents. So those kids that are here for such a short time, I started figuring why. Why do children part? when they're 6, when they're 10, when they're 11. And that was a big question. And I'm a very, I like to question myself and question everything, and I think that's...
She likes to question why I don't play golf early in the morning.
Now that it's summer, I know she will, because it's so
true. It's so true.
Yes. So that makes you really, question a lot of lives. And so the answer, I think, is each child teaches me something. And each child has a special part in my heart. And you would be amazed I know everybody's name. Like, I don't know the parent's name. I don't go that far. Because parents are another story that we are not going to talk about in this show. But children are just amazing. And they just teach me, they teach you how to be just loyal and how to be just simple. And how to
genuine.
Be genuine.
They're honest. Like, I've literally...
Yeah, and they lie, and they tell you, yes, I lied, and they're even that, and it's amazing. So I think they are my teachers every day. And
that's nice.
Yeah.
Now, apart from school, so you're gonna do graduation tomorrow.
Yes.
And then what happens?
Well, then I have my own practice too as a psychologist, which I love. And
don't analyze me.
I would, a good psychologist never analyzes anybody. I mean, if you were a good psychologist, I think, and I'm specialized in couple psychology and also in neuroscience. And let me tell you something about that. Any psychologist that says, I can read your mind, run from her, him, or whoever. Nobody can read anybody's mind. You can only just go ahead and just walk with them in their journey, and just be with them in their journey and just try to be there, because honestly, we're just so different, all of us. Each one so unique that I cannot even interpret your dream. I mean, it's your dream. How would I know what water means to you and what water means to Celeste, or to anybody else? So yes, I think psychology has come a long way. And yeah, so don't worry. I'm not like that. I do question myself. I do analyze myself. And I do like to learn more about myself, to see. And what I love about being a psychologist, and especially in neuroscience, is that it teaches you how you think, and that's really interesting. Because if you know how your perception channels are going uniquely in you, Vanessa, and in me, Paola, and you really learn how it is, then you know what to do. Because if I'm more visual, or I'm more auditory, or more kinesthetic, or if my style of thinking is more creative than logic, or things like that, then I know what I can do for myself to be a better person. And that has to do with today, not with the past. Because the past is the past. And if we keep, living through those stories that passed, then we're just going to leave over there, back there. Whereas the future is never going to come, because you're always going to leave the past in the present. And then, you cannot innovate, you cannot create, you cannot find joy in what's happening right now.
See, she's a professional, but this is why I love her. No, but it's
I love
true.
it. I'm passionate about it.
Because, you have people that think they want to say that they can analyze every dream, and water means whatever. If you're falling off a mountain, it means blah, 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 or it means whatever. And I think that for you, really, not saying knowing what you don't know, but you have to really, as you said, walk the journey with the people to really get to know them. And I think that they have the answers. You need to be able to pull it out of them.
Exactly. But we all have our own answers. How would I know if I'm not living your life, or if I didn't have, your life before we are here today? So it is that. It is just walking and making the right questions, and just question. And then the answers always comes from the other person. And if you put it in your life, with your family, with your partner, better half, spouse, and even co-workers, it's a great way of living when you really ask instead of imply or assume, which is, for me, the worst thing, because you cannot assume what is going on your mind, or you cannot assume, you just need to ask. And people, I find that they cannot communicate very well because they assume. They just, oh my God, Vanessa just walked by and she didn't say hi. She must be mad. What did I do? She doesn't want to be my friend anymore. I'm not her favorite person in the world. But probably Vanessa was not even thinking about that moment. She was thinking about work, with herself, with her best friend or whatever, and she didn't even see me, literally. And I already made a huge story about it in my mind, judging Vanessa not knowing what really is going on. So the only way I'm going to know is if I ask you. That's
Yes, but you know that would never be me with you.
No,
You know me well enough.
No, never.
That if I ignore you, I'm just going to call you later.
And no. And if you ignore me, I would call you later and say, hey, what's going on? Can I help?
Exactly.
Can I help? Because I noticed that you were, going very fast. May I be of help in any way?
Yeah.
Or what's wrong with you? Just but it's not about me. See, people, I think, sometimes think that life is about them.
Yeah.
And it's not.
Yeah.
If we really notice, it's not about us. It's about everything. So people that are really like thinking, what do others think about me? And what do others, it's because they really think they're the center of the world. And we're not, guys.
No,
we're really not. We're just part of this amazing world. And we're all in this together. We're all one, actually. So I just try to make the best of it. So I love my practice. And my husband, Antonio, whom I love very much, you know that. We have a lot of fun. Antonio, the architect.
Antonio, yes. I love hearing that from you.
I love Antonio, he knows that. And we have a lot of fun because we really communicate in that way. So, if you have a question, just ask. Don't assume that. Just ask.
No, I love that. I always know that no matter what day or time, honestly, I can send you a message.
Yes.
It's true.
Oh, yeah.
And we do it a lot, that I can send you a message and you will just answer me back with something sweet, nice, fun. How are you doing? If you can play golf, but no obligation, because I'm running, and I never mean it as offensive if I can't. And for somebody that understands me, it means the world to me.
Yes.
Because I shouldn't be afraid of my friendships with people.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? I should be able just to be myself, and I feel like that with you.
Oh,
by the way, I can't wait for our spa day.
Thank you.
Because we're going to take off all the makeup, hair in a bun. We're going to do facials. We're going to do foot massages, manis, pedis, and it will not be filmed.
No,
FYI, it's not going to be on Mod Pod. No.
Never.
But we might do more marshmallows.
Well, yeah, that too. But no, thank you. I feel the same way. I really do. I really do, Vanessa, and you know that, because I think that's what life is about. Just living this moment and noticing that you're just part of this story. And just thinking about others, If you want me here, I'm here. But if you don't, that's fine. And it doesn't mean you don't like me. It just means I'm not,
in this moment.
I'm not the person that is going to make you feel good or the one that you need. But that doesn't make me feel bad, because I know that in the bottom of your heart, you know that whenever you say, you need me, I'll be there.
I know.
So just don't keep complicating life. It's just too simple, really.
No, I really, really, really appreciate that. And I think that is the sign of a true friendship, somebody that gets you and gets that, in my personality, I'm just running. And I don't want to be afraid of not being able to be there for my friends. And the thing I have to work on, and our friend Yolanda always pushes me to do things and think of things for myself and stop saying yes to everybody.
That's a great thing you just said. I think one of the words that was more complicated for me to understand is the word no. And the word no, and I want to say Lorena, my school director, the school director at Amaranto, who's really bright and young and smart. And she once told me, you know what, Paola, you have a problem. You don't know how to say no. So she wrote in a little piece of paper, no, and I have it in my wallet. So you need to say no sometimes, because you cannot, be everywhere, and you cannot please everyone. So sometimes you need to say no. And I think that's wonderful, to not feel guilty, to just say, this time I cannot do it. This time, no, I'm not going to be able to be here. And saying no is very important. I think it's great to comfortably say no.
Yeah, it's very powerful. I still have my guilt. So I'm working on it.
Okay.
I still have my guilt, but I'm working on it.
I still do too. We all are working on it every day, of course.
Now, if somebody wanted to get a hold of you for your psychology practice, how would they do that?
I think they could just go, call me or go into I don't do a lot of...
you don't do a lot of promotion. I know you don't.
No, because I don't have a very big practice, because I'm very busy with school and practice and family. But of course, if anybody would like to get a hold of me, I would definitely, you can just email me. And it's just paolalifecoach@gmail.com.
Or Paola Life Coach gmail.com.
Yes, and I also have Paola Brain Partner.
Brain Partner?
Yes.
I like that.
Yes, we're a very big group internationally, which are brain partners that we just specialize in neuroscience and the way that works. So we're brain partners, and we try to help people out knowing how is their brain working to see how they act. And then, and I have a very simple and fast test to start. And
oh my God, I have to take a test.
I know.
And you know I'm Japanese, so I'm going to have to be like A+.
Of course. And you know what? There's nothing like that. There's no good or bad. It's just a test that will tell you how your brain works.
Interesting.
And then you know what to do with it.
We're totally going to do this.
Definitely, anytime. It'll take you 10 minutes and then an hour with me, and then we'll start from there.
Oh my gosh.
And it's nothing to go, you just do it.
It's just you.
Yes.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I love that because always since day one, I've been here 12 years. I'm trying to think when we first met. Do you remember? Was it part of the Empresarias?
Yes, I think so. Maybe before. I think we met before at a party. I think at a party for sure.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So the Empresarias are a group of women business owners.
Yes.
And but they're just certain people you click with. But I actually think we met at an event before.
I think before at a party, maybe. For sure at a party.
And don't you always feel like that with the right people, you have a great connection?
Definitely.
Like it can almost be anything you want. You just know that person's going to be there. And I know for sure, and I want you to know, I'm going to look you in the eyes. I want you to know
Thank you.
that I'm not going to get emotional.
She's worried about her makeup, I'm telling you.
Exactly, her makeup. But I want you to know that how much I appreciate having somebody like you in my life and really understanding me and never judging and never being hurt by anything that I may or may not be able to do. And knowing that, it's my desire to do it, but sometimes it just doesn't work out. And so I always put myself last. That's the thing. So I'm always like, if there's something to do for me, I always say no because I need to do work. So
and you need to now, and we've talked about that. Yeah, we need to stop doing that because then life just goes by and you really need to do it for yourself first to help others.
Yeah.
Joy to you,
I like that. Yeah. And so your balance with you and Antonio and your kids.
Yeah.
You feel great about it. So, but it's just the two of you now.
It's complicated. It's only the two of us, but life is complicated. I think more than anything, we just go day by day. Mm-hmm. I mean, with Antonio and I, we've been together for so many years, and we're just good together. I mean, I don't know.
You look like babies. I don't know what you're taking. I don't know what anti-aging situation, but you're basically Benjamin Buttoning your way all the way back to being a teenager.
But I think we're a great team, and we love each other very much. And the kid thing, we love our children, of course. But then that's a challenge, and that's another thing, It's complicated, but if you do it with love, even though we're not perfect, of course not. I mean, we do what we can in the moment, what we feel is right in the moment, but that doesn't mean it's right. Mm-hmm. See, that's tricky. And children sometimes don't understand that, I did with all my love, I did what I could, my best intention, and now I know, I look back and I say, oh my God, I did wrong, but who knew?
But not necessarily,
Who knew,
You know what I mean? I think that not necessarily. Maybe it was the right thing for you and your family.
Maybe, yes. And it was, I really think that God, the universe or whatever, just puts the perfect challenges, there. And we're all challenged. We're not perfect.
No.
That's another burden that I took, that all the life-changing challenges that I faced through life and death experiences, that has changed me. No guilt. I mean, I really did what I could, even though maybe I was wrong, but my intention was in the right place. But I need to reflect on what I did wrong too. That's really important, to grow. So it's just a way of saying, just try to live as simple and as joyful as you can with what you have, and just concentrate on that.
It is a wonderful, wonderful
and be grateful.
way to. Be grateful.
Be grateful.
Exactly. I had a friend that told me to write down every night the 3 things that I'm grateful for the day.
Nice. Yes.
Yes. So
Like a morning journal?
Kind of. I'm not really a journaler. I'm
me either.
trying. It's not my thing.
It's not my thing either.
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I have to type it into my cell phone.
Maybe. Maybe that will work.
I don't know.
Yes.
But no, I appreciate you as a person. You're more than just a wife.
Oh, yeah.
You're more than just a mother. You're more than just your school. Like, give me, as we wrap this up, give me some of your personal dreams in life. Like, what would you like to do? Is it travel? Is it something to accomplish? What would be, let's end on that. What kind of dreams do you have? My
dream would be, and my dream is actually just to be able to be aware every day that I can do something for others. Really, like at school, for example. My dream would be to have the best paid teachers in the world. Like, really.
No, teachers are underpaid.
Yes, and I think that would be something. And also, trying to just pass a message of being grateful, of accept things, but not only accept them because you have to accept them because here they are, but really understand them, question. So I think that would be something, if I could just pass that message to children at school, to my friends, just, question yourself and try to comprehend why are things going on and try to be compassionate with one another and just, live day by day, live the here and the now and just leave it like that. Yeah.
Love.
That's, I think.
Absolutely love. So we're going to wrap up today's Mod Pod with Fukunaga. One last toast.
Oh
should we do a marshmallow chaser?
You can do your marshmallow chaser. I respect that. Thank you for your fan, by the way.
You're welcome.
Helped me very much.
Salud.
Thanks for listening to Mod Pod with Fukunaga. Follow the episodes on all major podcast platforms, including Apple, Spotify, Amazon, and many more.